What's going on, everybody? I'm your host, George Kill, and welcome back to Kicks on Court Weekly Recap. This week, LeBron brings yet another new elite to the court. We state J.R. Smith's case for 2013 Kicks on Court champion, and some of the hottest kicks on court in the playoffs have been spotted on the bench. We also take the time out to introduce to you the youngest sneakerhead in the game today. All that and more in today's Kicks on Court Weekly Recap.
This is Derrick Williams.
This is Eric Clark.
You're tuning in to
Kicks on Court.
LeBron is undeniably killing the Kicks on Court competition this postseason. He's now won 7 different LeBrons in Miami's first 10 postseason games, with the latest being a white and black LeBron 10 Elite PE. Now, the discrete elements on this particular Elite are the speckled accents spotted on the entire midsole and the side panels, plus the red lace holders. Speaking of the Elite, the turquoise and Vogue pair releases tomorrow for $260, so you should already have your game plan ready if you're planning to purchase these. Players such as Nate Robinson, J.R. Smith, and LeBron James have repeatedly headlined Kicks on Court this postseason, but they're not the only players wearing heat game after game. This postseason, we spotted a lot of heat on the bench. Earlier today, we gave you J.R. Smith's resume for 2013 Kicks on Court champion, so check that out on the site when you get a chance. The dude turned it up in the playoffs. He wore a wide variety of shoes, including the Trainer SCs and the EYBL KD5 Elite. But what's most impressive is that he wore 14 different Hyperdunks throughout the season. Let us know in the comment section where J.R. Smith ranks in the 2013 Kicks on Court champion voting. Now, we all know who the true sneakerheads in the game are. Nick Young, Derrick Williams, Monte Ellis, just to name a few of them. But today, we introduce to you the youngest sneakerhead in the game, Tony Wroten. Now, in case you're not familiar, you should be, but if you're not, the 20-year-old Memphis guard has worn everything this year, from more up-tempos to black cement threes. But enough of me talking. Familiarize yourself with Mr. Wroten's sneaker resume this season and everything else Kicks on Court about it.
I'm Tony Wroten from the Memphis Grizzlies. My sneaker resume are playoff 12s, He Got Game 13, Space Jam, Pimpin' Tools, the J Kids, of course the foams, the yellow ones. You know what I'm saying? And just got a lot. I'm a big believer of if you look good, you play good.
And what's the craziest thing you've done for a pair of shoes in your life?
I remember last year, college, when grade 4s came out Saturday when we played Washington, Arizona that game, ESPN. And I sent my girl to go get it, but there was a lot of traffic, so it was like 10 minutes for the game. So I went in the locker room, but instead of the locker room, I ran to the car just to meet her so I can get the shoes. I couldn't wear the same shoes twice. I started going crazy when I got to college, you know, because you be on TV, so you know a lot of people watch you. So, like I said, if I look good, I feel like I play good. So I wore the He Got Game 13s, Week 13s, a lot of 10s, obviously the Concords, Carolina 11s.
Tony also discussed how fellow Washington Huskies Isaiah Thomas and Nate Robinson influenced his Kicks on Court decision.
When I was wanting to go to UW, Isaiah went there, you know, so he wore George every game. He passed me a torch, so so I try to outdo him, you know what I'm saying? Too, you know, some crazy kicks. Like Nate, especially in the Jordan, but IT is crazy too, because he got Reeboks off the chain, Iversons, you know what I'm saying? You got the kamikazes. It's just crazy.
Now, throughout the past 2 years, we've also spotted Tony in the Great 5s, the Bordeaux 7s, and the 16s. So pay attention to Tony moving forward. He'll definitely be one to look out for next season. Now let's take a look at what you guys are wearing. ZSY31 Shu Yang wore the Mamba Curios on court, while Ray Day 365 laced up the Air Max Up-Tempo 2. We also spotted Chris Happy 77 in the Black Zoom Generations on court. Let's check out a few more. Bobby Fresco 10 took it back to the Kobe 4, while my man Aaron Knowles wore the Year of the Dragon KD 4. We also spotted former Nice Kicks employee Young Instagramming a pic of him and his crew in the Kobe 8 systems. Now check back next Friday for another edition of Kicks on Court Weekly Recap. Until then, your host, George Kill.